What's good, our Monopoly family? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, today I want to talk to you about saving your money. Why I stopped focusing on trying to save money and why you should do the same. Now guys, you probably say, Zed, you've always preached to us to save. What changed now? Well, I'm a strong advocate for saving even until now, and I'm still saving until now. But things have changed. The mindset and the way of saving has changed, and I just want to share with you guys here in this video because that's the way we need to approach this today. Now, you probably heard of the saying, every penny saved is a penny earned, right? And that is true when you're only earning one income stream and making money from one income stream, because you're not going to make any more for the rest of the month, right? And you're limited to a certain salary, so you have to make your time worthwhile, because you're saying to yourself, I'm exchanging my time for the money and I'll never get that time back. Let me stash some of that salary to the side. And we're saving for no reason, many of us. We don't even know what we're going to do with those savings when we get them. Maybe we have more ambition than just saving for a deposit for a house or a brand new car. And maybe we want to save because we want comfort and financial freedom and the 100 grand that everybody's aiming for today. It's a universal figure. Everybody wants to make 100 grand today, you know, and we want to save our way to 100 grand. But let's just be realistic. If we were to save 10,000 a year today, religiously, frugally, and you're listening to the rest of my comrades on YouTube talking about don't go to Starbucks buying coffee, don't eat out of restaurants, don't buy toilet paper and wipe your ass with leaves instead, and you're living frugally and saving religiously, yes, you can make 100 grand saving 10,000 if you're lucky enough a year, right? Assuming you're not living paycheck to paycheck. But in that process, for 10 years, you've been restricting your life and living for the money, letting money control your way of living and how you're living. For the sake of every penny saved is a penny earned, right? Instead of having to go out there and make more money. So that's the whole point of this video, is stop focusing on trying to save money, but focus on trying to make money. And that's really what I've been doing lately, and I've been doing this for a while now, ever since I changed the way I think. Because I used to save religiously, guys. 50% of my salary, as most of you know, when I used to work a 9-to-5 job, used to go straight into my savings, and I used to just live like, you know, frugal, you could say. But now it's all about making. And I think many of you guys will agree with me when I tell you that I'd rather be called money hungry than a cheapskate, right? So let's change this mindset. Instead of having to put ourselves in these uncomfortable conditions and, you know, forcing ourselves to save, let's make more money so we can stop forcing ourselves to save. Because the more money you make, the more you can spend, and the more you'll have left over. And that leftover will go straight into your savings, guys. So I just want to show you guys how my spending is nowadays. 4 months ago, I got a new card, and basically this new card was a Revolut card where I just use it for spending money. And I just want to show you my spending habit and how much I'm spending nowadays. Now, to some people it might not be much, to some people it's a lot. To me, it's just okay. Because I'm not really focused on how much money I'm spending nowadays. I'm focused on how much money I'm making. The more money I make, the more I can spend, the more I can save. And that's the mindset that I have nowadays. So, in May, guys, I opened this new card called Revolut. I deposited 182 because I didn't trust the card, so I just wanted to test it out. And then June came in, spent about 3,000, just pocket money on whatever, food and just living expenses. In July, 2,600. August, 3,200. How did I spend that? The sun was out in August, so I think when the sun comes out, your spending goes up. 3,200 in August, September, 2,700. And this month, almost 2,000, and we're only 11 days in to the month. So all time, past 4 months, 15,000, and another 10,000 on my card. So 25,000 in the last 4 months. And to me, personally, I didn't even think I spend that much, because I don't keep track of my spendings nowadays. And if I want to go to Starbucks, I'll go to Starbucks. If I want to eat out, I'll go eat out. As you can see, guys, you know, all of my, majority of it, 10% was just on restaurants. And that's because I don't cook, and the cooker can tell you that. I don't cook, I'm always eating out. And my diet is really bad nowadays, guys, and that's the problem with money. Your diet becomes really it gets worse when you have money to spend and spend and spend, so most of it is going to go on food. And I think everybody will tell you that. Majority of it will just be food. Because that's the thing that I value nowadays, is my food. So, yeah, I didn't even spend on shopping. What's to say? Shopping wasn't even the bigger, you know, transactions here. What was it? it was transfers, and the majority of it was on charity. If you remembered me giving charities, well, I've been giving charities a lot, so it didn't go all to waste. It was, what you mean? I'm fucking smarter than this. So the reason why I showed you these spendings, guys, is because if you were to show me these figures back then when I had one income stream, I will probably try to lecture you on why your spending needs to improve or your saving needs to improve. But now I'm thinking, if I want to go eat out, if I want to go to Starbucks, I'll go to Starbucks. You know, instead of me cooking and spending 30 minutes trying to make a meal, I'd rather spend those 30 minutes trying to make more money and forget about me trying to save $10. And really, guys, this cooker can tell you that I haven't cooked in the last 4 weeks or last 4 months. I haven't cooked in this place. Matter of fact, for the past year, I've always been eating out, and my diet has been really bad lately. So yeah, that's the problem with money. You're just eating takeout, takeout, takeout. But if I want to do it, I'll do it, because I'm putting my time and forcing myself to make money rather than forcing myself to save money. And I think that's what the average mindset fails to comprehend. Instead of putting yourself into uncomfortable conditions of saving money and, you know, limiting your lifestyle, why not go make more of it? And that's really the conclusion of this video. So appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you learned a thing or two here in this video. Let's change the way we think. Let's go from average to millionaire today, mindset wise, and from there on financial comfort and financial freedom will come about. And I think many of you guys will be happy spending $3,000 and living comfortably. And I think that's what you will be spending anyway. You won't have to spend that much money, and that's where the excess will go into your savings, and the excess is obviously more than you dream of. But anyways, appreciate you watching, guys. See you again for more videos, just like always. Follow me on Instagram here if you want. If you don't want, just be here for next video. Turn that notification on. Simply Zed is the Instagram right there. And yeah, gotta go.